What's up, good people? It's not your boy, but your favorite grown ass man, Mr. Taboo Timmons, and this is the Taboo Timmons perspective, where I have to talk my talk. We just got off the game for all seasons, so make sure you guys go check out Game for All Seasons. That should be up tomorrow. But I had to get the jump on those guys because they don't agree with me most of the time. But anywho, man, look, I'm celebrating because the gritty city known as Cleveland. First of all, I don't even know what hat to wear because one day is 75, the next day is 23. And I think it's a 23-degree time outside. So I got my Scully on, but that's okay. You see that C. You see that C, not OKC, but the C from the Cavaliers. That is me, the biggest Cavalier fan, man. I love my squad, man, because we went out there and it was an ugly game. Toronto came out. They threw everything they could at us. And shouts, Scotty Barnes. He figured something out. He came out running. He said, look, I'm not going to let y'all set up because I realized, Scotty Barnes' perspective, that you guys are a half-court team. So we're not going to let you set. We're not going to let your force set up in the trees and block all our shots. But the rest of the guys on Toronto, they don't know this. They don't realize this, which is shocking. It's like, you guys should be able to see that the Cavs, that might even be a weakness. I mean, just going to the hole, rim running, as we call it in 2K. And that's what Scotty Barnes did the whole entire game until something happened. But stay tuned. I'll reveal that a little bit later. Because, we got to get into some of these highlights. And yes, they were highlights today. They were definitely highlights today because both teams came out shooting a lot better. Man, they shot better. Toronto, man, they came out ready to play. They made us play. So it was like, okay, you guys coming out to do some stuff. We see you. That's cute. That's cute and all. But before I even get to that, let me add this to the stage. Oh, I gotta be still. They say I gotta be still, man. I can't be still. I'm drinking my apple juice. Let me drink my apple juice. That apple juice. They get me pumped up. Before we even get to these highlights, though, of them Cavs, I'm screaming Cavs on them because it's a lot we gotta talk to. We gotta talk about a lot. Like and subscribe. Send some comments, send some emails. Some people don't, they don't agree with me. I had some Toronto fans chime in on the Game for All Seasons. They tuned in. They ain't like Mr. Taboo Timmons was saying that the rest of them was janitors and pool boys. Look, I give shots to Scotty Barnes. He's a stud, but he threw. Stay tuned. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna tell y'all why he threw and why, yeah, we them dudes. So without further ado, this was probably a pivotal point in the game. You see, Toronto, third quarter, still playing good. But that man, Mitch, this is what you got to do sometimes to get your squad going. And I wish we had audio, but we don't. Pow! Pow! Man, hold on, man. You see that? That's what you got to do. It was from that point that it was like, what? Bitch, like, yo, Virgo, September 7 Virgo, just like me. Pow! Pow! Man, dunking all on them tough guys. This y'all heroes, man. This what Evan them be talking about. I wish I had CJ on this one, but CJ, I think he had some diarrhea or something, or ate some bad Chinese food, or worked out too tough. Roy's, Roy's give you diarrhea. I don't know what it was, but shout out to CJ, you did amazing. But that's how you got to set the tone. And that's, to E's point, Coach E, Game for All Season. He's telling me you got to throw it down. Now, the short guy that they always want to talk about is 5'9" and all that. He threw that boy down with authority. And look, my text messages wasn't going off, E. I'm just saying you wanted energy. But when we was dominating we was doing our thing. When we was grinding, I say, you was nowhere to be found. So shouts to D Mitch. We share the same birthday, September 7, Virgos in the house. So this is another thing too, right here. Because RJ Barrett, dude, don't get it twisted, man. You got to stop this madness, man. You're not a tough guy, man. You're just not a tough guy here. RJ Barrett, look, James Harden, look, RJ Barrett trying to take the ball. And that's to eat them again. They always want to say we back down, we get pumped. Look, how many Raptors is over there? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Raptors over there. And y'all tell me, oh, the Cavs, they soft. Oh, like old buddy in Toronto. Oh, they soft. Dude, this man looks scared. Let me back that up for y'all, man. Let me back up the tape. He on Toronto bench. This James Harden. Nothing scary about James Harden whatsoever. He ain't scared of them bums. He like, man, get off of me. You see how far he flew back? Oof. That boy flew back. Hold on, man. I want to see Bear fly back again. That's why y'all talking about we soft and all this, man. Let me wind it back, man, to those Toronto dudes. Man, get off me. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. He said, get out of my face. Man, I got so much. Man, I got so much. Hold on, but look at this, man. It's all the whole Raptors bench surrounds James Harden. Do he look scared? Do he look like he worried about them bums? No, he's not. He's not worried about them whatsoever. The ref come in. If anything, Cavs players come in. We're going to separate them. But that goes show the tone. No, we don't want to see no flowers. We don't want to see no TV art. That sets the tone. Sets the tone. We ain't scared. We got no back down. No, we not the dudes starting the fight. And these guys, man, y'all got to stop. Like, again, we was in a heated argument on Games for Our Season, man. Y'all check out the episode where it was like they wanted to come for me, talking about, oh, we're Cavs soft, they back down. Man, he was surrounded by a whole team. 0 back down. All right. So let's come on. Let's hit these highlights. So Toronto come out, 6-0. We waiting for the boys to get going hard and like, okay, easy work. Easy work. They claim, they this and that. Hold on, man. Let me stop these caps. Oh, look at Harden again. Playoff Harden. They want to talk about him. My man do got like 89 turnovers, man, in like 5 games. But that's all right. He's scoring. You see, he just scored. With times where we needed some buckets because Mitch had it hard, man. I'll say, yeah, kudos to E. Scotty Barnes, man. He did a number on Mitch today. He did a number. So the rest of the guys had to step up, man. Very special moment with Mobley. And to all y'all saying he's soft, stay tuned. I got something for y'all. So here we go. All right. So we busted 3 on that. We playing Toronto playing. James again. Easy work. Oh, nope. Mobes. Pow. Look at Mobes. Rebound. Don't matter. Y'all tough guys. He going down. Okay. Stru started tonight too. Dean Wade comes in the game. Had big shots. That wasn't one of them. James Harden gets the board. Pow. And 1. We still hanging around. Don't let the Cavs hang because we on that gritty grind. That gritty grind 365. Look at Harden getting the boards. Y'all talking about he done. Apple juice break. D-Mix. Tough time. That's all right. Pow. Pow. He saw barbecue chicken. He said, let me eat a piece. All right. We going to James Harden. Who this little Walter? Walter had a good game. Oh, step back. Pow. Step back. Pow. Come on. Barbecue chicken. Walter had a good game. Defensively, though, he can't take that, man. Come on, man. What you doing? Oh, pow. Hold on, man. That's what y'all people talking about. Oh, the Cavs soft. Oh, the Cavs is soft. I know I'm supposed to let these run, man, but I love stuff like this because y'all want to say Cavs soft. The Cavs is soft. Look at this. Who's soft now? And this one dude, they keep talking. Pow! Get off of him. Mobley. Pow! Come on, man. That's Mobes right there. Y'all want to talk? It's a reason the Cavs, they was like, yo, take Giannis for Mobley. Mitch, pow! That's September 7th, Virgo. Pow! Let's go, Cavs. Uh-oh, Spider. He doing his thing. Look at that. 2 of them. Don't matter. John Battles Juice, where he at? Oh, Sam Merrill, good screen. Good screen for Merrill. Money, Merrill. Mitch, well-needed bucket. Halftime. Okay, come on. We go. Oh, no, that wasn't even halftime. That was the end of the first. They were scoring so much. Pow! Look at that. That boy Mitch, again, he started turning up. But the Raptors wouldn't go away. There was that little piece of dookie that won't flush in the toilet. Don't matter. Pow! James Harden, number 9 all time. Yeah, I keep saying it, Rick. Number 9 all time 3-point shooter. Look. Oh, he's driving. Oh, it's too easy. Is this the tough Raptors y'all keep talking about with that paint presence? They have none of it. See, this that moment. This that moment right there. That boy turned up on that one. Look at that. Ooh, they give me a replay. Oh, look at Barry. They want to get the poster. Barry, man, come on, man. You supposed to challenge that, bro. Yeah. Oh shit. Here he come again. Oh, somebody stop him. They can't stop that, man. You can't stop that, man, for only so long. He had a tough night though. Because let's see what they didn't show. It's funny, these highlights. And Mobley with the dunk, though. I got to shout out every dunk to E. Curry because he always talking about Mobley don't dunk. Oh, the pick and roll was gone. Oh, the big action. Another dunk. Oh, let's go. Oh, James. Whoo, cooking. But you see, Toronto still they still hanging. They that little piece of dookie that won't flush. Oh, what was that to? What was that to? Oh, Mitch, don't do it to him. Don't do it. It don't matter. Oh, it should have been a foul. Should have been a foul. Let them know. You see the t-shirts. We letting them know. Should have been a foul. Whoop. Patting and move. By push off. Clearly a foul. But Evan Cloud talking about, the refs was calling a good game. Clearly a foul. Another dunk. So easy. Swiss cheese paint. Swiss cheese. Oh, Mobes. Big buckets. Pow. Pow. That's why we said we cool on Giannis. You keep Giannis. They said straight up. Giannis is one-dimensional. Got to go to the paint. Pow. Another dunk, baby. Another dunk, baby. What we saying? Y'all talking about Mobley soft. Oh, he's soft. He ain't doing nothing. We won't Chet Holmgren. I'm going to show you why Chet. Is Chet cool? Look at that. Another three stretches the floor. This is why we don't want Giannis. This is why Milwaukee begged us to be dumb enough to take that trade. Pow! Another three threes from Mobley. 3 threes from Mobley, Curry. Where that energy at? Evan, where that energy? Where 3? Look at him. He ain't got to do nothing crazy. Look, game over, man. Game over. Game, set, match. Boys did their thing. So we got to talk about some stuff. Because, first of all, y'all with this narrative, we just spent probably 45 minutes arguing on Game 4 season, talking about Mobley again. Because all these people, they want Mobley to be some out of control, aggressive, pushing people over big man. And Shannon Fry and Richard Jefferson over there on their little podcast talking about, he need to be not a tall man, but a big man. You both was tall men. Y'all wasn't tough. Shannon Fry was Evan Mobley. He was the Evan Mobley before Evan Mobley. And actually, Shannon Fry is not even as good as Evan Mobley. And I mess with Shannon Fry. I like Shannon Fry. Shannon Fry, I like you. But in this sense, he is you, a better you. So that got to be something that you may not like, that he is a better you. And what I mean by that, he'll go out there, he stretch the floor, he gets you boards, he gets you blocks, he gets you rebounds. Yeah, he's on a team, and we're going to get to Chet Holmgren, because people keep throwing this Chet Holmgren. I say, since y'all think he's not tough, give me somebody that is tough. A lot of the times they talk about Chet Holmgren and what's that boy? I heard Max Seal. I heard what's that dude over there, Harkenstein, and all these guys who all around game is nothing. Yeah, they got one job. They in the paint. Mitchell Robinson from New York. He stinks. He gets you boards and kick, but outside of that, what he doing? You can't even trust him on the free throw line. So what is he doing? So let's get into Mobley. Because y'all with this narrative, Charles Barkley, I'm sad I picked the Cavs to win. Look, we going straight to the Cavaliers. First of all, it's something I want you guys to look at. And y'all want to attack our bigs, our front court, and talk about Chet Holmgren. We're going to get to Chet Holmgren versus Mobley and the surprise that y'all going to see. So the Raptors, 120-125. And one thing, this boy Scotty Barnes was running. He was running. Still ended up with 17. Problem is he collided knees with Jared Allen. That's the problem when you got rim runners, as we call them in 2K. All they can do is rim run. But this is real life. And the reason that we passed up on Giannis, Let's talk about that real quick. We passed on Giannis versus Mobley because Giannis is one-dimensional. Scotty Barnes, he ain't really known for his threes, but he's a good player. He goes to the hole. He's a rim runner, just like Giannis. Problem is with rim runners is the same thing that Evan Curry and them is talking about with the little guys. The little guys take punishment, but so do the big guys. When you one-dimensional, you so heavy, muscular, and all this stuff, and you run into the paint getting hit and throwing the ball down, you endure some punishment as well. And we saw with Scotty Barnes, the fans, because y'all want to attack the fans all the time. Yes, I am a fan. I'm not a player of the game. I'm a lover of the game. But the fan is going to put you onto this. It's pattern recognition. Scotty Barnes came out and realized that we can't, we have to set up our defense or our bigs. He came running down the paint. He came rim running, sometimes 94 feet, just straight ahead, attacking the rim. Well, when he collided knees, guys, that stopped. And I want you to take a look at the screen. Let me blow up the screen. Oh, yeah, it's blown up. Scotty Barnes ended up with 17. Most of that is in the first half. He went rim running because he couldn't really do anything else. 0 for 3 from three-pointers. This is your main guy. Now, this guy, Walter, he had a good game. Yeah, he shot 6 from 14 from 3. That's not great. He was hitting some of them, but he was gunning. But Scotty Barnes has become your main guy, and he is now gimpy because when he collided knees, after that, it was nothing else. I'm gonna see if we can pull up some kind of second half stats. So if we could do this by stats because he went away. Brandon Ingram, non-existent, 1 point. Yeah, he went down eventually but before that, he wasn't doing shit. He wasn't doing a damn thing. So y'all people talking about Ingram ain't did nothing all series. He had one game when he scored over 20 points. This has been carried by RJ Barrett and Scotty Barnes. And today, Barrett, once again, 25 points, did his thing, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. I said I was starting with the Cavs, but that's all right. We here. This is y'all star with 1 point. Your star has not been doing a damn thing. Not the damn thing, man. Scotty Barnes has taken over the squad, but he is now knee gimpy. And when you hit that knee, the fan in me still knows when you hit that knee, you can't do as much. You don't want to rim run because you got to go to that forest. 16, 17 points, 11 assists. He became a facilitator, made some great passes, 8 rebounds. But you're in trouble when Scotty Barnes got to be a facilitator. RJ Barrett, that's supposed to be his job. All right, rest of these dudes we don't care about. Oh, he had 18. That was cute. Look, 4 for 10. He chucking up these threes. Now, let's get to the real dude. So, I want you guys, we're going to start with the front court since y'all claim, oh, the front court is so soft and the front court this and the front court that. We're going to start with the front court. You see the score, and this is a fan talking, 120 to 125 in favor of the Cavaliers. That is a 5-point differential. Let me take you to a stat. Evan Mobley, part of the big three, 23 points, 8 of 13 shooting, 3 for 3 on 3-pointers, 100% shooting from 3, 9 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal, but the biggest thing, 3 blocks. Let's come to my other big, our front court, which is heavily scrutinized because we ain't playing 90s basketball in an era where nobody's playing 90s basketball. Apple juice break. That's some spicy apple juice. Nobody's playing that 90s ball. It do not exist anymore. Again, still my friends keep talking about, and I say, well, give me an example. They bring up Chet. We're going to get the Chet. Stay tuned so we can get the check. Jared Allen, 9 points, 4 for 5 shooting, 3 boards, 1 assist, no steals, 3 blocks. So our front court that y'all say is soft, and I say it's the trees in the forest that you got to come see because you can't shoot threes. Look at these dudes from 3-point land. Can they get 15 from 38 from 3-point land? We was 18 and 36, 50%. They shot 39, and this was a better 3-point shooting night. But when you can't shoot threes, and the 2K guy know this because basketball is basketball. If you can't shoot threes, especially you stayed in it like this, where you going? To the paint. Who's in that paint? The bigs, unless you Scotty Barnes, that realize we can't let these bigs get set, y'all. And he's the only motor player. The rest of these guys, oh, Brian just took it to the hoop. The rest of these guys, it's just they have core players too. And they want to keep talking about Quigley out. Yeah, Quigley is out. That's part of the game. We had to deal with it. I said ponies and stables. But the thing is, we had to deal with it. Y'all got to deal with it too. Scotty Barnes realized the rest of y'all don't know. And that coach, maybe he could tell them, look, y'all got to run. That's the key. You got to run, because if you let us set up in half court, you're not gonna beat us. And that's what they was doing, all except Scotty Barnes, before the knee injury. He might even be out next game. As tough as he is, they probably gonna have him play though. I'll say I give it to Scotty. They probably gonna have him play. But you go down here, 3 blocks. That's 6 blocks. 6 times 2 for the people that don't know math. It's 12. That's 12 points that you wiped off the board in a 5-point victory. Let that sit in for all of y'all that's denying and hating on our big men. Again, 3 blocks plus 3 blocks equals 6. 6 times 2, 2 for 2 points. We 2 points equals 12. We won by 5. So how not are our bigs effective? How not is Evan Mobley a big part of this team and Jared Allen doing what they do? Yes, they did clump in the paint because we had an okay 3-point shooting game. Today we shot 50%. They had to come out a little more. But the big 3 stepped up, and this time Mitch. Let's go to Mitchell. 7 for 17. He had 19 points. Mitch was struggling because Scotty Barnes was putting on a clinic. Mitch even had a block. James Harden had a block. But Scotty Barnes was checking up on Mitchell, except on the screens, and Mitch had a very, 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 very tough time. So the rest of the guys had to step up. We had E. Mobley, 23 points. That's for Evan. Evan couldn't stand it. He was burning up, talking about he go Cavs, but I hate Mobley. And then James Harden, people talking about playoff Harden don't exist. Look at these efficient numbers: 7 to 13, 23 points, 4 out of 8 out of 3-point range, 5 for 6 from the free throws. He had 9 boards. Now let's stop there for a second. James Harden, oh, they told me don't move. They saying don't move. James Harden had 9 rebounds. He had more than Mobley, more than Allen, tied with Mobley. The guy y'all talking about is done in Washington, not good. Now, he did have 6 turnovers. He got a lot of turnovers. He had 5 assists. His assist to turnover ratio is negative. He has been turning the ball over a lot, but he also has 2 steals. For those people, again, James Harden don't play no defense. That's 2 steals. I want y'all to zoom in on your TV, hit zoom, hit your aspect ratio. And while you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Here's some comments too, man. I want to talk to y'all. 1 block. Mr. Harden, who don't play defense, 2 steals in a block. Look, Donovan, 19 points. Max Strus, who started today. The start was okay. He was 0-2 for 3-pointer. He had 8 points, 27 minutes. Come to our bench. Dean Wade. Dean Wade came in. He was trying to play some tough defense on Scotty Barnes, but Scotty was hitting them little middies. Man, he's taking them middies, man. By the way, this 2K language. The fans, the 2K players, we know stuff too. This the middies. He was taking the middies. For you coaches who don't know shit, that's mid-range shots. So here we go. Thomas Bryant had 5 minutes. CJ was calling for Thomas Bryant. He was doing a little stuff, but CJ, sorry, guy, he only played 5 minutes. He had 0 points, man. He had an assist. He had a steal, okay, but he ain't really do much. He was in 5 minutes. And then Kenny was like, okay, that's not happening. Then the Schroeder. Hey, CJ, man, you been a Schroeder hater, man, but Schroeder was shooting that ball today. You got to give it up to him. 19.7 of 11 shooting, 3 out of 6 from 3-point range, 2 free throws. He had 2 assists. He was out there to score, +8 on the differential. Sam Merrill had some big buckets. So did Jay Tyson. Merrill had 9 points, 2 out of 2 from 3-pointers. That's all he did was score threes, 2 out of 2. He had a rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. Look at my Cavs playing. He had a steal. Jay Tyson, 13 big minutes, 8 points, 3 out of 5 from the field goal, 2 for 4 from 3-pointer. 2 assists, 1 board. That's it. That's all who played. Look, man. So we gotta get to this thing because y'all talking this nonsense, man. I was saving this. Y'all talking this nonsense, right? Talking about Mobley. He ain't tough. He ain't this. He ain't that. Hold on, before we even get to that, let's set it up, man. Let's set it up. Let's set it up, man. Because y'all got to stop with this narrative. It's a reason that the Cavaliers, when asked, they was like, "Yo, Milwaukee said, hey, we don't need no draft picks. We don't need no 8 players. We just want it straight up, man. Just give us. We got Giannis, man. All NBA first team. He's a champion. He averages 35 points a game, all running to the hoop, rim running as we call it. For Mobley, straight up. It's a reason the Cavaliers said no. It was like, no. First of all, Giannis is in a wasteland. He out there. They literally have 0 people. Apple juice break. That's spicy. They got 0 people. So, of course, first of all, he wouldn't do that here. He gonna clog the paint. We don't need him. He don't stress the floor. He's one-dimensional. He's 32 versus, I think, 25. I think Mobley is. 7-year difference. Still a lot of upside to Mobley. But now we go to the real thing. So I asked these guys, I say, we was arguing. I say, well, give me a person. Chad Holmgren gets thrown around a lot. And the thing is, I like Chad Holmgren. I think he's a really good player. I liked him when he was drafted. It was a bummer he was out for the first year, got injured, came back in. He's doing his thing. He's on a good squad with OKC. It's perfect for him. A lizard man is gonna take all the shots. Shea, he gonna take all the shots, and he gonna take the scraps, and he gonna get the scrap. He gonna get the scrap. Throw it up. He gonna take what's left over. He's a good player, but here's where y'all gotta stop. Who y'all compare? Oh, look, he ain't even doing it right. That's weird. Let me remove that share screen. Add to stage. No, remove that share screen, man. Let me try this again. It's weird. We gonna stop that because I got it side by side for the peoples. I want the window. Oh, that's funny. The window won't do it. That's really weird. So I got a split screen window up. Okay, the window won't do it. Let me add to the stage. For some reason, my window won't do it. Probably because it's Evan Curry, doing something to the system. Man, it's only gonna do it one at a time. So we gonna dictate the stats. What I got going on here in my window that it will only show Chrome, which is weird. Hold on, let me try this again. Let me remove, stop the share. I want to share the screen, which I did. Entire screen. Yes, give me the entire screen. It's weird. It converted the entire screen to the window. We're going to add that to the stage. We're going to put that like that because this is where y'all got to be stopped, man. It's a Windows trick. I'm a computer dude. Get at me, man. AI for the rest of us. Look at these 2 guys together. Y'all keep talking about Mobley is not good. He's not tough, but this is the tough guy. First of all, this is not the 90s league. Toughness, we don't have to be super tough anymore. These are just skilled guys. These are guys in the suburbs that they don't back down to the hood dudes, but they'll play with the hood dudes. Now, it might look a little more aggressive what the hood dudes do. They might even push us a little bit, but we bounce back. My man Harden was in the whole bench, all of them. He ain't care. He ain't give a damn. He was still like, you ain't taking the ball. It's my $14. And now we compare the person who they say Mobley should be, stat for stat. 2025-26 regular season stats. E. Mobley, 18.2 points per game. Chet Holmgren, 17.1 per game. Rebounds, Mobley, 9.0 per game. Chet, 8.9 per game. Assists, Mobley, 3.6 assists per game. Chet, 1.7 because he don't pass. He got to get garbage buckets and whatever is left over from Shea shooting all the damn shots, 97 times from the elbow. Percentage, Mobley 54.6, Chet is 55.7. The only thing he leads in is percentage. Now we're going to go down here in the playoffs. We're going to go in the playoffs. Again, on the road, the last 10. Here all we go. We go on the playoffs, though. And see, what you got to remember, too, is, yeah, they got Shea, but we got a more evenly distributed team. We got a more evenly distributed system. And plus, you got Mobs playing with another big Allen. And you got them playing with Harden. You got them playing with three-point shooters. You got them playing with that stud, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. So in the midst of that, he's still putting up the numbers that Chet got. Now we're going to look at the last few games here. Toronto, of course, we know he put up 23 tonight. Chet, last game, 24. Chet with a 10-pointer. You know, he didn't do much. And Mobley with an 8. 19 here versus 15. Mobley 15, 19 for Chet, 16 for Chet, 25, big three type shit. Mobley, 25 points, big three. 30 for Chet, 17 for Mobs. This is what they doing. I mean, to me, it's still neck and neck. Now, Chet getting after the boards, 12 rebounds, 7, 8, 7, 14. He getting at the boards. But again, he don't have to fight another big. We got another big over here taking boards too. And in that, let's go to blocks. Okay, Chet, 2, 4. That's 6, 8, and then 14. Ooh, that's tough. He got Mobley on the blocks now. Chad is eating up them blocks. I can't deny that. But when you look, man, on the output, and averages don't lie. Averages, yeah. Sometimes Mobley might have a game where he have 8 points like the other day. But so do Chet. Chet have games, he just had 10. So what we talking about? Y'all hero tough guy, y'all got to stop this because the hero tough guy is doing just as much as the one y'all call soft. And tonight, one of those three could have been a game winner or all three. Because if you do 3 times 2, that's 6. We won by 5, guys. So what are we talking about? 5 guys sound good. What are we talking about? Let's see. Is that all I want to get to? Because this was a wonderful day. And that's it. And we got Coach E. So yeah, in closing, man, Cavs up 3-2. We go back to Toronto. I don't know when we go to Toronto. Let's see when we go to Toronto. Let's see. Cavaliers, Cavs. When we go into Toronto. And let's talk a little bit about the stuff. Look, Schroeder and Mobley, rally. Cavaliers in fourth quarter. We get that dub. Toronto. You know, Toronto hung around, man. The shit Nuggets, they ain't want to flush. When is the next game? Next game to be determined. They say just hold off, man. We got to see. We got to get everything together. So they're going to let us know on that. And then one more thing. When did ESPN start putting WWE up there? Probably since the writers start working for the NBA too. Let's see. We're going to go 2026 NBA playoff bracket. Yes, I am a Googler, man. Come see me on the class. AI for the rest of us, man. I'm doing that class, man, so we can all learn some AI. And it's not for the gurus. I am a guru with the AI, still learning, but it's for the others. It's for the others, the rest of us. All right, let's take a look real quick. Cavaliers, Raptors, May 1st, 7:30, Prime Video. Boo, Prime Video. That's when we close out in Toronto. Orlando leading on Detroit. So Orlando could close. We both can close. We both gonna close. That's my prediction. We both gonna close. We gonna play Orlando. Orlando's scrappy. They're very scrappy. The Knicks lead 3-2. Boston lead 3-2. So my prediction: the next rounds all will be done in the Eastern Conference for the next go round. The Thunder is waiting. The Lakers, I don't know what they doing. The Lakers, they ain't doing much. We trying, man. Austin Reeves returned tonight, so maybe they can close that out. Minnesota up 3-2. I think they're gonna get game 7 and Ant-Man. If he don't come back, they in trouble. So I'm saying that we gonna close this thing out. Game number 6 in Toronto. And if I had to guess, I think we're gonna go on and play the Magic. That's gonna be a great series. They are physical, as everybody say, but we the dudes in the suburbs that just don't back down. If y'all talking about Paula, whatever his name is, and all them dudes over in Orlando, the Wagner brothers and all them characters, if they is who we got to worry about, then I'm not worried at all. Cavaliers, Cavs in 6, like E predicted, but that's all right. We're going on to Kansas City. We go on to the next round. So I'll see y'all when it's May 1st. May 1st is Friday. Mama birthday Saturday. I'll see y'all Friday night. Hopefully I can get Kurt back on, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. If you stayed this long, man, you ride with me, I appreciate you, man. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Send me an email, man. Talk to me. Give me feedback. If you hate me, talk to me. Let me know. But that, with all that being said, man, Cavs. Once again, the winners, 125 to 120. And to all a good night. This is not your boy, but your favorite grown-ass man, Mr. Taboo Timmons, signing off. And this is the Taboo Timmons Perspective. Peace.